A tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Yo, we here. What up? We here. Oh. We still not take that all-time high? Did we really still not take the all-time high? Really? Well, I guess we got a easy draw then, huh? Easy draw on liquidity there. Easy peasy draw. ES breaking out above the high right now. Eric Shobit in the house. What did Mancini say? All of today's action was in 2 hours after CPI. Little to do now, but hold runner until I flush. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. All right. Man, how do we not run the 06850 by the end of the day? What do you guys think? Do we not? Do we run it? Or what? Do I just get long right here? Just get long? We just get long for the end of the day push. All right, let's do it. See, whoa, really? Did you guys see that? As soon as I got long, it did a little lightning crash. It did a little lightning crash as soon as I got long there. Great game last night. You ended up fourth. Oh, nice. I don't know. I wasn't into it last night, Mo. I was like, I had a banging headache. Just didn't feel like doing it. Didn't feel like playing. Here, hold on one second. Let me shut this door because loud. Oh, I just got my hat. Got a new hat in the mail today. Got a new hat in the mail. What do you guys think? New hat. New hat in the mail. Let's go. I'm just going to keep adding into this. If this thing goes down into the end of the day, we're just in trouble. Is nobody live? Where's everybody at? It's kind of sideways mode here. What's going on, Abyss? Collab with Tom? I've collabed with Tom before. I did it like 2 weeks ago, not even 2 weeks ago, on the 2nd of September. So what is today? 8 days ago. 8 days ago I did with Tom. Oh, on this one? I don't know, we'll see. On my stream? Oh, okay, yeah, no, I can. I just haven't yet. Tumas Sabo. All right, we can do it. All right, let's get bottom of the range here. Let's go ahead and move our stop to like down here. And I'm just going to average into this. If it pulls back, we're going to keep adding. We're going to keep adding on the pullback here. So, long or short, I'm long Knowledge Hub. Why would I short this? There's no way. I mean, we got the most obvious draw in the world here, in my opinion. I mean, I think of this, like, especially going into the end of the day, I think of this in terms of where does liquidity rest. Now, while we do have some trendline liquidity here, I'm not going to ignore this fact. We do have a pretty decent look trendline liquidity. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5 touches. The 50 EMA or the 50 algo could pull back down here and sweep this. I don't know. Very, very could. Very well could. But what's the bigger draw? This trend line liquidity here or this all-time high? Kind of feel like it's the all-time high. The only thing is we do have a, we have a SMT at the high right now, but I don't think it's going to hold. Andy wants to do it. All right, Andy, we'll do a giveaway. Just giving away too many accounts, guys. I'm not going to have any to give away in a little bit inside the month here. We're not going to have any to give away. Well, that's okay. They're all for you guys anyway. I'm long right now, Hibiscus. But yeah, you guys like my hat? We got the Vice Grip Garage hat. The Vice Grip Garage. Yeah, you're right, Mo. Probably. It might. So we pull back down into kind of this 200 EMA or this trend line. I'll add to this. What will this be? 40. It's like 30 points. I need more than that to pass this. They try to average into this 350. I think is when all the liquidity will come and sweep to that. Yeah, maybe Abyss. We'll see. Exclamation point cash if you want to enter the giveaway. Go ahead and add one more in here. I think we can just run here in the next couple of minutes. I should probably add on a pullback, but sorry. Adding on a pullback is much smarter. Much smarter. And what I might do is take this one up into like the 50. Yeah, 13, so that's 260. And I'll add more on a pullback. What up, Oracle? Went into New York Stock Exchange, up $500 from overnight New York session. Lost it all and then some. Got back up to 700. Locked yourself out. Let's go. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Man, you know what? I don't even know what I need out of this, but I'm going to put both of those up there. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I think adding on pullbacks makes a lot more sense than the way I'm doing it here. But we'll see. We're long, Triple M. M and E, M and M, 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 M. We're long. I just woke up, guys. I took a nap. It's only like an hour. It wasn't enough, but we're here. We're here. Day 4 of trying to hit 750 per day and logging out, up 3,100 for the week. Let's go. Nice job, Mo. I was up 3,100. I probably wouldn't even trade tomorrow. I need to do something like that. The only thing is, if I pick a number like that, 750, man, I'll, I don't know. I'd probably overtrade. Again, we got trend line liquidity down here. I mean, it's not unreasonable to think that this trend line liquidity is going to be ran. Not unreasonable to think that. I don't know. So I got my stop down there at the bottom of the trend line liquidity, kind of 990. I may even move it down below the WAPSA V's. Let's move it below the WAPSA V's. This might blow this account. It's just an eval. Don't get too excited. But, you know. Love when you enter long, now it's going down. Yeah, that's what happens. That's okay. The thing is, you got to understand. I entered on a push and not a pullback. Always want to enter on the pullback if you can. Back to the trend line here. Now here's the thing. This thing starts running this trend line. Kind of close below the 200 EMA here. It probably won't stop. You already panicked? You're panicking. No. So let's see here. We got 7 minutes until the Murderbot market on close. 7 minutes. This would be a good spot to add. Trying to go from 1 to 2K, but it can get also below the account, so went for a manageable amount. Dang. Did go on tilt earlier, survived it. 750 is a lot for me to make. I did think I heard you talking earlier. Was that you talking earlier about taking like 6 or 7 10-point winners and then walking away? Was that you? Going 10 points at a time? I do have an account. I do actually have an account I haven't traded yet, too. You chart for 15 points on a mini. Nice. We had a good day on Hill. Small green. Well, we're up $3,000 on this funded. We're up 700 on an eval, which I could trade that one too. Let me do that. And we're up like 40, 50 bucks across all the fundeds. That's it. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Not bad. Yeah, I didn't really trade early anymore. What do you guys think? It's going up, going down? I don't know. $60. All right, pushing up here. It's a nice sign. Again, MOC in whatever, a few minutes here. 4 minutes. Let's see, 50 points. Not even that. Let's see, 40 points. So 30 plus 40 is, yeah, that's right. It's fine. It's fine. I want MOC to just take us right through 68. Will stagnate and frustrate the longs and shorts. I hope not. Let's take out the all-time high before the end of the day. Don't leave it for after hours. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants the after hours to take it out. We want it now. We want it now, bro. Could be right, though. Could just end up right here. Surprising that we haven't already taken it out, to be honest. I'm trying to get halfway past on my take profit trader eval, and I would like to pass this this Bewley Knox eval. Would like to. I wanted to add down here, but the problem is I would have been in a little too deep for the MOC if we get a pullback, so I'd rather wait. You don't think it's going to the highest today on Hill? That's 30 more points. It's like, man, how do you not get there? But you might be right. I mean, MOC is going to tell us everything we need to know, right? It's going to tell us. She's either going to rippity rip rip, rippity rip rip, or not. I do think if we get through the 50 here, we can go 50s. Feels like a half-ass push to all-time highs. Doesn't feel to me like confidence for the continuation. I kind of felt that way this morning, too, though, for the data high. That's also the reason why I took profit at the data high this morning. We got a minute and a half. A minute and a half to MOC. Bow, bow, bow. Until we get the push that we want. MOC is going to say, here, let me help it out. Just in case it's confused. I want to make sure it's not confused. Okay? I don't want there to be any confusion between me and MOC, what we want. I don't want there to be any confusion between me and the murder bot. There should be no confusion between us about what we want. $30 seconds. Rip it up to the moon. I'm also long on my Take Private Trader account as well. I need her to go. It does need to take us higher. Let's see. Here it is. That is not the right direction. Okay, that's okay though. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. It's not the correct direction, though, but I don't mind it. Give me fuel. Give me fire. ES is breaking out here, guys. All right, I'm going to add here. I'm going to go 3 with just a 10-point stop on these only. I want to see us push right into the 40s here. Get me out of these 3 ads. There we are. And then I think I'll take this one off at 50. There we go. That's what I like to see. Back through the 40s now. ES just tapped 600. ES has to get through 600 here. If ES does not get through 600, we need ES to pop that 600 level there. Otherwise, we're going to pull back here. Diamond hands. Let's go. Looked your TP but didn't close the order. Yeah, it did me like that to begin that first time there. Come on, rip it up here. ES just literally ticked the 600. Look at the ES here. Just tick the 600 level, and now it's pulling back. We need it to pop that 600 level to give us the energy here to go. I don't even know. I actually think I need more than this. I'm trying to pass this account. $35, that's 30 points. That's $600. Man, I need it all. I need it all, guys. What up, Pine Tree? I need it all here, guys. We're going to have to hold through this pullback and then hope that the 55 algo takes us there. We need it all. Is that going to be all we're going to get? Can't be. Can't be. That's what she said? Yeah, exactly. Bring on the squeeze. We need the squeeze. That next push thing next push should send us. I mean, here's the thing. We could exit if it breaks this trend line. We really could. I just figured if it holds this trend line, it goes. If it holds the trend line on the 50, and it did. So, but again, there's still liquidity both sides here. There's still liquidity on both sides. I think all-time highs would be a bigger draw, but maybe not. Let's see. Went ahead and covered on my Take Profit Trader account. I'm up 705 on that. But I would like this 55 algo to push us up. Definitely failed to follow through Tech T. Couldn't get back above that high there. So we do have a little bearish SMT here, but we'll see. Again, ES kind of pulling back here off that 6,600 level. ES definitely the stronger indice here. 1 minute to the 55. Remember the 50 algo pushed down. So it's quite a possibility that the 55 pushes up here. Quite a possibility. Let's go for 30. Looks like it wants to go. Looks like she wants to go. 8 seconds. Get a little add above the high there if we get it. What is the rules for Take Profit Trader? Not really any rules. 40% consistency in the eval, or 50% in the eval. But in the funded, there's not really any rules. Well, that's not the reaction that we wanted. This kind of looks like it's just gonna die right here. If it breaks this trend line, then I might short it. As much as it's against my religion to do so. This thing is like, maybe it's suckering in people to short. I don't know. Do I keep an eye on the MOSC numbers? No, I just trade the time. You just can't trade news on Hill. No news. No news. 945 alpha, is that where you think we're going? Yeah, it's stuck. It's just not wanting to go. That's okay. Pushing back up here, ES back to 95. Close below that little trend line there just for a moment. If we get kind of back above my entry here at 35, I think things could get interesting. If we get below the 25, things get interesting to the downside here. So let's just watch it. Feels trappy. Stagflation looks like, yeah, for sure. What do we got? Still got 3 minutes here till close. All right, I'm going to stab long over here on my Take Profit Trader accounts. Again, look for the run through 43. Need to run through 43 here. It wants to go. It wants to. I don't know if we got all-time highs in us, but it wants to go. Still long over here. 5 minis on this other account. I need this thing to go. I need her to go, and go now. I sound so consensual or sensual? Come on, rip her up here. It's not feeling like it wants to, but here comes the final minute. This needs to start to push. I don't want to see the Bears take over here at all. Need to push. There we go. Come on, get through the 40s. Come on, get through the 40s here. I need this thing through the 40s. Come on, go. Get it through the 40s. I'm out on the Take Profit Trader account. Should go here, though. Come on, rip it. Rip it. Not that way. The Bears are going to just let it out. Yeah, there we go. The Bears are just letting it out into close. All right. Am I still in it over here? I'm not, am I? Didn't I close it? I did close it. Yeah. So I'm saying, like, you know the Bears are going to, like, let it go there. Oh, come on. Freaking Bulenox. It's going to run to here, guys. It's at least going to take this out. 994. It's going to enter me into a short in a moment. I just don't know when. If it hasn't taken 994. See if we can get this run lower here. I don't see how it doesn't take out that 994 here. Push through the initial balance. I'm going to add more. It should run 994. Nah. The good news is we're still green. We still made money. Not a big deal. I want to see us run that entire liquidity, though. Full port. Full port. Full port here, guys. For the stream. If you guys aren't in the giveaway, we're about to do it. Adobe earnings today. Gonna give it a funky good time now. Oh, I should probably not be in this here, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway. Stop out on a couple of these if it pushes back up here. We're still in 5. I think it goes down. There ain't no way it doesn't go down here, but I'm not going to be unreasonable either. All right, we're just in 1 now. Now we're just in 1. Now we can't lose. We'll still be in the green either way, no matter what happens here. Duh, duh, duh. I did hit $1,340 on my Take Profit Trader eval. You can see, I told you guys I got out of that one and flipped short. So $1,340 on that. You're not trading it. Adobe earnings, stock has fallen, 3 earnings reports. Where is it? When's Adobe coming out? I don't even know. Is that gonna? I don't know if that moves the market. Does it? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to risk this account. I don't see how this thing doesn't at least re-hit this low here. I don't see how it doesn't. We'll see, though. Just for fun. I think it can. Let's see. All right, guys, we're going to draw now in 1 minute. Or, yeah, 1 minute at 6 after. 4:06, we're going to draw exclamation point cash in chat. And that's the wrong direction. Rude. Is that the Adobe? Mama. Or Angel. Gosh! I don't know if this account, I think it still has a little bit drawdown left. Dun, dun, dun. Gonna push back up to the 30s, maybe? I don't know. The Adobe rocket ship. Not much. It's like 20 points. Just in the wrong direction for me. I guess we got right at the 200, huh? All right, we'll try it one more time. Why not? You gonna push through there or what? Giveaway time. All right, guys, here we go. If you're not in the giveaway, sorry about your luck. And the winner is Andy already entered. Let's let Lotto get in there. Here we go. No more entries. I have the way. Where are you at? I have the way. Are you here? I have the way. Are you here? I have the way. You got 3 minutes here. I have the way. Hey, I have the way is here. Let's go. I have the way. Send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. You can choose an Apex or a My Funded Futures account, whichever you so desire. So I'm trying to hit the $1,500 on Take Profit Trader here. I entered the short again. I don't need much, but we're only risking very little here. I'm risking 4 points. I'm in too many's here. Just need it pull back to the 14s. Kind of hit that 200 EMA there. I don't know. Kind of feel like we may push back into this gap a bit. We'll see. This will be the last trade. Honestly, though, I just noticed that my equity it's like almost at 1,500. I guess if it gets to 1,500, I could just take it off. That way I could pass in one day, right? Honestly, not quite sure why I'm shorting, though. Seems like the upseas is the better play, but who knows? Not looking for much here. 5 points. Just 5 points. Almost there. All right, there's one. There we go. So hit the 1,500 on the dot there. Boom. 1,500. Let's go. We're down 1,000 on this eval right here, guys. I don't know if it's blown. I think it is. Let's try. Yeah, she blown. She gone. You were short 2 micros. Let's go. Monthly fee. I have the way. You'll have 30 days to pass. There's no activation fee for My Funded Future. So if you take a 50K account, there's no activation fee once you pass it. So it won't charge you anything. The account will just expire. Or actually, it will. If you don't pass it in the first 30 days, it'll renew on you. So you got 30 days to pass it. There's no fee. Apex, you got 30 days to pass it, and there is a fee. So it's up to you. Apex, you can get a 150K account. You can get whatever size you want. So it's up to you. Went from up eval on the pro eval to negative 40. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know. I thought we'd have the energy to kind of get up there. I mean, again, recognizing, right? We recognize this trend line liquidity. We know if it breaks it, it's going to run it. So, like, it's one of those things where, like, I still think the all-time high is the draw, right? So what's going to happen here? We open up tonight at 6 o'clock. If we don't open up here, then, you know, if we kind of whoop, then yeah, then you can just start longing to that. It's going to be a pretty clear draw. So it's just kind of shocking that it didn't run that. Dun, 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 dun. 413. All right, let me see. Did you send me the email yet there? I have the way. Just did. All right, let me check it. What is the name? What is the first letter of your email? I have the way. First letter in your email. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know this thing's going to run the 994. Because, like, we don't typically start running trendline liquidity and not finishing it. That's one of the things I noticed there. Only $19.99 and he will show you how to trade. No. What's the first letter of your email? $20% commission. All right, I have the way. We got you verified. You'll need to use this email when you sign up for your account with My Funded Futures, and the credit will be there. Okay, you'll have to use this email that you sent me. Number 4. Can we ask, like, what is the closest planet to the sun or something like that? That'd be Google or some sort of AI to assist you with those answers. I charge for those answers. You know what I mean? We charge for those. We charge for those answers. Earth. Yeah, that'd be the good answer. That'd be a correct answer, probably. I didn't even realize today, guys. Today was September the 11th. I forgot all about that this morning after the whole Charlie Kirk news. I did hear about the Charlie Kirk stuff last night, but it kind of overshadowed a little bit the September 11th stuff. I mean, I guess it can't really overshadow it, but you know what I mean. Like, it just didn't make me think about it. But today is September 11th, so for those of you that were affected by September 11th, you know, you don't have to be an American to be affected by that, right? So, and one of my favorite persons in the world died on September the 11th. So, got out of the short. Nice. Yeah, me too, Manny Matt. I was getting ready for work. I worked at Rent-A-Center as an account manager. If anybody knows what Rent-A-Center is, I was getting ready, had the news on, and then boom, saw it. Yeah, it's all good, Mo. I mean, she was older, you know. It was my ex-wife's grandmother. It's odd, and you know, so I considered her my grandmother. So, even though she wasn't, but you're in 8th grade. Dang, Manny, man, I was working. I was already working. Yeah, we didn't have any internet at our location, at our store, as crazy as that sounds, at Rent-A-Center back then, 2001. We had dial-up, but there was no Wi-Fi. And so I went in, and one of the guys that was working there, actually my store manager, was from New York. He was Italian. He was an Italian guy. He's from New York. I'll show you. Actually, I kind of find it funny. Let me see here. What's his name? He looks like a YouTuber. So, cubicle life. You were in college. Woke up at 2 p.m. London time. Turned on the TV. Yeah. Mad Moxie was in 10th grade. Who am I thinking about? Oh, this is what he looks like. It's so hilarious. He looks just like this guy. He's a realtor, so maybe I can show you a picture of him now. But the guy from Legit Streetcars, he's Italian too. He looks like that. His name was Rich, but this was not this guy, but that's what he looked like. It's kind of funny. I walk in and I tell him, and he had no idea. He said, "No, you're kidding." And I'm like, "No." I think he's a realtor in Florida now. Yeah, it goes by fast. You may be the youngest here, Showbert. You might be. I don't know. You might be. You might be. Here's my here. It doesn't matter if you know his name. He's a broker, so this is him. Look, tell me that doesn't look like the guy from Legit. I mean, he's older here, obviously. Typical Italian guy though, black hair. He used to wear his hair all smooth back, slick back like that. So, yeah, it's crazy, Tech T. It's so funny. You got all these conspiracy theorists out there. Not a lot of them, but there are people out there who think that's fake. Like, I don't know. And if that's you, that's fine. That's fine. You can have your belief, and we'll have ours. So, you're working in Manhattan, 30 blocks from downtown. Dang. What up, Neo? What up? Let's see. We got baseball practice tonight. Yeah, it took like 3 hours. Yeah. It I don't know. It's not funny, but it's like, how fast that stuff happens and what people think. I don't know. Just crazy to me. Crazy. I'm not saying there's not, there's not stuff out there. You know what I mean? Holy cow. One of my friend's kids was rushed to the hospital, hit his head. That is crazy. He's a little bit older than my youngest. He's a little bit older. You want to see the UFO? Yeah, I did see that actually. I saw it in. I was like Husk was telling me about that. Husk was telling me about it, or not Husk. Cove. He was actually talking about it last night. In the when we were playing poker. Mo, you can join voice when we play poker too. I don't know if you knew that. But you can join voice and talk to us if you want to. Trying to show you guys a picture. I don't know if I show you this. This is this has Methodical Man without a beard. I don't know if I should show you that. I don't know if I show you guys that one. It's fine. I guess my profile picture's kind of like that too, huh? The profile picture. This is me. And they called her Momo. I called her Momo too, even though, you know, I'm not a big fan of those like kind of gimmick names, but that's me and Momo. And I think that's probably going to do it for me today, guys. So ended up green. Small green, red on that one eval. Red on the one eval. But green everywhere else. Green on all the other evals. Green on everything else. I was going to show you guys one more picture, but I can't find it. Just to give you an idea of my influence. I guess I don't have it here. But I had I talked her into shooting a bird, and then I took a picture of her doing it. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. She's shooting a bird, you know, nothing like a 80-year-old woman shooting a bird. Anyways, you'll sub to OnlyFans if you want to see other pictures. Okay, perfect. Anyways, that's going to do it for me today, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. for Friday. Yeah, see you guys then.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty gal, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.